Welcome to the Healthy Planet Arena for the Pee-wee AAA Toros taking on the Peterborough Peaks on this Tuesday night. The center starts it off with Dwyer on the backhand. Peterborough picked this from their own end with a pass by Holtzman, picked off. Fired right into Walter, who makes the first stop of the game. Around the boards, Dwyer. Trying to keep that in here from the line. Dropping it back there from McCaslin. Returning after a vacation. Here comes an opportunity to backhand this away. Here's another pass that goes over the stick. Here comes Peterborough bringing this in over the line with a shot by Ferris going wide of the goal. Out the hit in behind the goal, trying to tip this away. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Matthews gets knocked down here at center. Fired right back in. Past McCaslin into the corner. Skips it in front for Shaw to steer it aside. That was in the feet there. Turns around and gets it back again and fires it down the ice for icing. Element still come in here to take the draw here for Peterborough. Dwyer sneaking in here on the right side. Trying to win this over here on the other up third center. Trying to tip it himself, taken away there by Peterborough. It's in the neutral zone, trying to pick that one up. Fired right back into the corner. From the zone, trying to clear this away. That got kept in there by Dwyer. Into the corner for Kiddicklow behind the net. Rocking this out, dropped it back to Dwyer. His shot hit a Pete out in front. Here comes another opportunity, kept in by Dwyer again at the line. And that left corner trying to get it free, taken away by Peterborough as they start to spin their own end, shoot that in on goal, and Shaw makes it easy save and steers it aside for Sterling. That was in the feet there, dumped all the way right back in by White into the corner. Late passes over the stick there of Kiddicklow and onto the stick of Peace defense. Good job by White, gets away from the checker and now starts it out. With a pass to the other side, they're bringing this in. Brought in over the line by Ferris with a shot. That'll go in wide on that wrist shot. Picked up by Peterborough again, the intended centering pass. Went on off the stick of Sterling. White gets it now on the backhand, up through center. That was going to be offside if Jessup was able to collect that. Fired all the way right back in by Jackman into the zone. From their own end. Peterborough looks for that stretch pass out of their own zone. McCaslin has it here at center. Here to the other side with a lead pass by Smith. That was broken up. Like Smith gets that back again. You just want to get dropped back to the line again from McCaslin. Tipping that away through center. And in comes Jackman over the line with a pass. Right in on goal. That shot doesn't make its way to the goal. Ethan Jackman gets it back to the line again. There's a shot by Blake Smith that goes in left. But there's a rebound. Trying to jam it in from the side. That backhand didn't work. Ferris and Jackman collide there in the new offensive zone. Tipped away. Nice play to keep that in. And it's offside. Face off. Taking place just outside the Peterborough line as they bring this in with Dodd. Dodd's centering pass is broken up. And Peterborough sends three back the other way, only back. Blake Smith, along with McCaslin, trying to hold it behind the goal against E-Boy. Williams takes it away. Williams gets taken down, and the centering pass by E-Boy was broken up. In the feet there, and the Toros couldn't get rid of her out of their own end. And their own zone with a stretch pass up there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs will flip it to himself and try to be the first one to get there before Element. Around the boards gets kept in there. There's a shot that doesn't make it through. Dwyer's going to try and keep that in. Around the boards, Holtzman trying to find it here on the other side and win that battle for the Peaks. Toros trying to get it free to get a scoring opportunity here in the offensive end. In that left corner to try and dig it out. You can't see in the corners at these arenas, so my apologies on that. There's a chance to clear it away by Jackman, looking up. Jackman will pick it up again. He'll flip this away. It'll go all the way into the corner. It gets steered aside by Walzer. Dwyer knocks that down, puts it right in on goal, and Walzer makes an easy stop. But the Toros are still in there, trying to jam it out in front. Walzer closes up the 5-hole on that big opportunity, his biggest save of the day so far. Face-off is out to the left of Walzer. Toros have seen a lot of him this year. They saw him in the first playoff game that the Toros played against Peterborough about a week or so ago. So Walzer has really stood tall when he's played against the Toros. Trying to clear this away. Tipped in by Jessup. Dwyer trying to backhand this away for Sterling on the other side. Around the boards, that can get past White. White's got to pick this up in his own end and sees the pressure on there, so he moves it away through center. Trying to skate with this, and over the line is Jackman. Ethan Jackman with a pass, that was in the feet on the other side. Knocked down by the Toros again. Here's McCaslin with it. Back to the line there for Blake Smith, who uses the boards up there for Jackman. Ethan Jackman will dump that in. Hit there in the offensive end. Taken away by the Toros again. Looking for a pass here to the other side. That'll be it up there for Stone. Luke Stone puts that kid in on a tip on goal. Shot! Fired to get stopped there by Walzer. And a blocker save as well, but we are going to get the first penalty of the game coming up here to the Pete's. It'll be the captain White that goes to the box for 2 minutes for Peterborough. So the first power play of the day gets to go to the Toronto Toros. They've had the first couple of shots on net, including that great opportunity at the side of the goal that Walzer was able to stop. But now they get a power play opportunity to try and break the ice here in the first period. Blake Smith will push it off to the corner. Right front shot! Stopped there by Walzer, still loose. And before they could get a stick on it, Walzer pounces on it and hangs on. Face-off is coming off to the right of the Peterborough end now. Taken away by the Pete's and fired down the ice. It's going to go right in to Shaw. He's going to stop it behind his own goal. Drop it there from McCaslin. Blake Smith trying to help as well. There's a pass from Braden Davidson to the other side as they bring this in with Stone. Luke Stone has it, drops it back to the line, looking for a shot, but instead they push the Stone into the corner. Here's a shot, stopped there by Walzer, who stopped them point blank from the slot area. Now Lana Jackman's out there to take this draw. Back goes over the stick of Sterling at the line. Ethan Sterling has it again, drops it to the other side here for Owen Dodd. Dodd trying to do something here with the puck. They'll take it behind his own goal. Take it behind the Peterborough line. They've got Jackman waiting in front for a pass that went over his stick. And it'll come to the other side. Sterling coming in off the line. Setting up Jackman. One-timer left pad save by Walzer from in close. And that's going to come out. Out there to pick that up is Sterling, but his pass is picked off. Here comes an opportunity for number 3, Turner, to walk in, but before he could get his shot away, he was taken down and couldn't get only 1 and 2 on it. It just rolled into Shaw for an easy stop. So 42 seconds left to go on this penalty to White for Peterborough, and the face-off in the Toros end off to the right of Shaw. Element's going to take it here. A big offensive draw here for the Pete's, and Jackson will take this defensive draw for the Toros. Holzman trying to keep it in there at the line. Here will set up Element. Element trying to get around the defender. Element's pass is right here in front of us. Taken away, but it got kept in at the blue line. Peterborough doing a good job now keeping it in the Toros and then killing off more time on this penalty to White. Element can't shoot the puck though. Here comes Jackman back the other way. With 15 seconds left to go on the power play, Jackman will bring this in. Right in, and it just fired wide. Trying to drop this on the backhand. Back to the line, it goes to the defense. Comes right back in behind the goal now. Right in front of the net, they can't set that up in front, and the penalty to White is over. Now stand here at center. Sterling's got it. Lead pass up through center, dump right into the glove hand of Walzer dropped it off for the defense. Element trying to get around Blake Smith here in the zone. Smith doing a good job to stick right with him all the way in behind they're in Toros end. McCaslin from his own zone. We'll fire this up there for Adam Kitticklow now. Kitticklow getting up there with Kennedy. Kitticklow couldn't shoot it, had it tipped away off a stick. Now tipped away out, back up the other way, and they're going to bring this in. And Jessup a shot, might have caught a little piece of Shaw's left hand there as it went up over the top of the goal. Jessup trying to keep it in. Back behind the goal again for Smith. He'll fire it around the other side here for Conlon Kennedy. Kennedy goes for a pass through center, and that'll get tipped the length of the ice right in on goal behind the net. It goes. Still loose to try and get it free and get it back to the line. Turnaround shot here coming in, and he gets taken down. That was Jackman who got taken down. Back up the other way they come. In over the line comes Jessup with a drop pass. Nobody there to take it, but Jackman will take it away. Backhanding this here, Jackman again. Trying to get around the defensive E-boy. Jackman going end to end, trying to take one to the goal. He missed. Has finally turned it over before he got to the front of the net. Jessup couldn't corral a bouncing puck. Toros picked that up, trying to go back to the line. There's a shot by Sterling, it's not going to get through. And it'll get slapped the length of the ice. A rolling puck coming all the way down, and it's going to have enough to cross the line for icing. Riley Brandt now to take this draw off to the left of the goal. Coming around the other side here. Step right back in behind the net. Trying to pick this up on the other side. The centering pass is taken away here by Peterborough as they lead this in. It's going to be brought in all the way by Ferris, right in on goal. Gets covered up there by Parker Shaw and held on to. Michael Drew has moved up to a forward here in this game with the absence of Keaton Legacy not playing in this game, and also Blake DeBow as well, still out with an injury, and Cole Campbell is also out on defense for the Toros. From behind the goal, trying to take this away for a lead pass. It'll be a lead pass up through center. Trying to get around Blake Smith. He set him up. Here's McCaslin with it now. Firing this away. That gets up there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs sends one on net. It gets an easy catch save there for Walzer, and he'll hold on. Face-off is off to the left of the Peterborough end. Winning that cleanly. Trying to put it back in behind the goal again. And win that battle on the left side. They had a man sitting in front of, gets taken away by Peterborough. As they start this from their own end, they set it up here for Jessup. Jessup's not going to get around Zane Dwyer. Slipping this away, good play by Jackman. Batting it to himself as he brings this in. With a hard shot on goal, and it gets stopped there by Walzer. Face-off is off to the left now. A rolling puck, Dwyer will keep that in. It's bouncing right to the front of the net. Can't shoot it. There he does it, he scores! From his knees, he fires it up and over the left hand of Walzer, and it's 1-0. Here comes an opportunity to bring this in. It's Eboyer's shot. That'll go in wide of the goal. Conlon Kennedy will tip this away through center. Picked up here by Hostman. Looking for that lead pass up through center for Eboyer. That's going to get broken up. Jackman trying to find it here again. Here's Turner turning it over in his own in the offensive end. Off to the races again goes Jackman. He gets taken down at the blue line, and we're getting our second penalty of the game, and a second penalty coming to Peterborough. This one will come for tripping, and it'll go to Turner. Face-off is won by Peterborough and dumped down the ice. Toros 0 for 1 on their power play, but they are on the board first on the goal by Jackman. Shaw dropping that behind the goal. McCaslin trying to cut through. Swept off his stick. Fired in on a backhand. Trying to find it there again. Short-handed opportunity. He's going to bring this in, but he's got to get around the opportunity there. Nice block as he got a stick on it. over the stick and picked up here by Holtzman in his own zone. Holtzman, banned on his pass. Now he tries to get it out and couldn't do so. Taken away here again by Element, going into the corner. There's Braden Davidson with it on the wall. Davidson gets control of it and firing it to the other side over the stick of Stone and picked up by Element. Here comes McCaslin and Stone now. Stone drops it back to the line as Toros looks for an open lane for McCaslin. He'll find it up through center. The lead pass is brought in, slapped in on goal, and it gets blocked. Still loose here for the Toros, though, sending one to the front of the goal. That gets blocked on the way through. Dwyer and Sterling back on defense. Looking to get it back there for Dwyer. And behind the goal for Luke Stone. Stone trying to set that up in front. Over the stick. And it's going to come back in their own end for Dwyer. Backhand shot. Back goes wide of the goal on that short-ended opportunity. So trying to go with it now with Sterling. Sterling from his own end will bring this up. He'll lead the rush and try and get in over the line. He gets around Mater. He gets Dobbs out in front for an opportunity. Sterling keeps control of the puck. Time running down on the penalty to Turner. Gets it back to the line. Penalty is over to Turner now. There's a shot and a rebound. It gets poked wide by Dobbs at the side of the goal. Gets it back. Sets it up in front. Backhand shot. Stop there with a right pad of Walzer. That gets steered aside again by Walzer as he clears that one away. And that one will come out through center down the ice. And it was going to be an icing call, but the buzzer beat it. Instead, we go to the second period. The only goal scorer is Jackman in period number 1. Jessup's going to take this leadoff draw to start out period number 2. Back in the Toros then. Getting away from E-Boy. Taking it behind his own goal. Up there for Drew now on the other side. That lead passes over everybody. Trying to catch up to it there on the other side is Dobbs. From behind their own goal, Michael Drew trying to help as well. Around the board that goes. Trying to keep it in. Good job there by Smith to keep that in for the time being. But now that gets off the glass and out. From their own zone will fire this one away. Trying to get up there for Dobbs. Taken away at the blue line and brought in here by Peterborough. Right in on goal. Gathered up by Shaw on the bounce and holds on to it. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Trying to win it. Back to the line. There's Sterling after it now. Sterling trying to get it behind the goal. He gets bumped in behind there. Taken away and flipped out through center. Backhanded out past Kavanaugh. Back in his own end goes Wilson after the puck. Fires it right back in behind his own goal. And it's Turner coming after it here on the other side. Williams along with Sterling. Backhand pass up through center for Adam Kiddicklow, who brings this in and fires that past Kavanaugh right into the corner. Off the boards, back goes over the stick of Sterling and out. Here comes Williams after it. Brought in here by Brant, but he got taken off the puck, and that is going to be offside. So now Brant gets to take the draw just outside of his bench area. Trying to tip this in right in on goal. It goes right into Walzer, and he's going to cover that up on that dump-in shot by Carmen Kennedy. So now the Toros get to take an offensive draw, and Riley Brandt will take it. Wins it cleanly back to Willie Smith. Smith a shot, is tipped down goal, and that hit the right pad of Walzer, but I don't know if he knew where the puck was behind the goal there. Kiddicklow coming around the back end. There's an opportunity to skate it out there with Coughlin. Can't get it out of the zone. Back in behind there is Holtzman after it. Trying to get it past Kiddicklow. Here's Element. Trying to put it in. It gets backhanded deep by Jackman. Right in on goal. Steered aside by Walzer. Jackman trying to get it here at the line. Keeps it in the offensive zone. They've got Drew or Michael Stone with it. Turned it over there to Element. Luke Stone going after the puck in the corner. He's going to take the hit. Try and keep the puck in the Peterborough end behind the goal. Jackman tried to force Hutton to turn it over. Jackman shot on net, hit a stick and went wide. Holtzman will fire that around. That hits Stone behind the goal, and then he gets hit in behind the net. Knocked down at center. Firing it over here through center ice. Toros looks for a lead pass and they'll bring this in. It's Jackman trying to get around the defender. Flipping it out is Coughlin out of his own end. Brought right back in here by Stone with a pass on a one-timer going wide. It's off the back of the net now. I'll tip it back there to the line, and that's going to get broken up. Coming on the other side here for an opportunity to keep this in. Right back into the corner for Stone, right in front. Jackman, shot, can't shoot it. Blake Smith keeps it in. There's a shot to the front of the net for Stone. Luke Stone had it and tries to keep control of it, taken away by the Peach. Not out, good job to keep it in. Dumping that away through center, and here comes an opportunity now with a shot. Just whistled in wide of the goal. Ferris tries to take it up here at center. Ferris had some pressure on him, so gets dropped back to the line. With a stretch pass through center, Mater trying to find that puck here from his own end. Brought in here by Peterborough. Her shot on that is a block and save there by Shaw. Trying to keep it in there was White, and they couldn't tip it past him. Right opportunity, shot, just fired wide on the other side by Kingston. Found by the toes and dumped down the ice past Mater. And it goes for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the goal now. With a shot by Mater tipped in by Evoy. It was knocked down with a high stick. Toros will clear this away with Dobbs clearing it out. From their own end there is White. Got it up there for Evoy, couldn't go with it. Sterling from his own end now with a pass. They're going to find some open ice past Mater. Deep in the zone it goes. It's on that other side for Drew to try and win that battle. Dropped it back to the line for Sterling. Tipped out, and Sterling does the job to keep it in, but now it gets fired away at center. Sterling with a pass to the other side for Dobbs, and Dobbs is going to tip that deep past Williams. Here comes an opportunity, passing it out in front for Michael Drew. Drew finds it, dumps it into the corner here. Trying to get away from the defender. Grant tried to go back to the line, and Mater picks it off. Mater trying to bring this in here for Peterborough. He's taking it wide against Sterling, and then he turns it over. Toros get the opportunity to bring some men back, led by Riley Brandt. Brandt gets the opportunity to get through. Brandt with a shot. It goes in wide. Williams has it and gets it up there for Element, who tips it away. Sterling accepts the pass and brings it in, but he can't get around that last line of defense of White. But Sterling taking his body into the corner to try and take it away from White again. Tapped in at the line. A shot by Jackman. Skips in wide from the blue line. Hard around the boards again. Toes cut it off. Can't get to the front of the net though. From behind the goal now. It's Cadicolo. Tipped off the boards. Trying to get it out, but it got held in at the line. Cadicolo again. Cadicolo tripped up. Third penalty of the game coming up, and all three have been to Peterborough. Here comes another opportunity, but once White touches that up, it'll be a tripping call coming to the Peterborough Peaks. Tripping call is going to go to number 93, Williams, going to the box. Toros trying to increase their lead, but so far 0 for 2 on their power play, trying to get something going here and get that insurance marker they're looking for, leading this one 1-0. Only goal coming in period number 1. Cadicolo trying to win that battle. It's Jack behind the net. Keeping control of it. Over here to the other side as they set this up. It goes back to the line with Blake Smith. Playing catch with it. Backhanded behind the goal now for Jackman. Broken up. Good job there to try and set this up behind the goal now. Keeping control of it there. And dropped it back to the line. Here's Kennedy with it. Conlon Kennedy down low for Jackman. Out in front for Kennedy again on the tip. Blocker save there by Walder. And he'll hold on to the rebound. Face-off is off to the right of the goal now. Jackson trying to win it. Taken away now by Kinchin. Kinchin shorthanded will bring this in. Shoot one on that. Right pass save as it came out quick there by Shaw. As he went to cover it, Kinchin was going in for the rebound, and he got a little taste of what happens when you win and try and bang away at the goalie when he's got it covered up, as the Toros defenders went in and defended their goalie Parker Shaw, who had control of the puck. Kinchin was just in there looking to dig away at a loose puck to try and get a puck free, and here comes an opportunity to clear this away. Put right back in there by Peterborough, but knocked down by Dwyer from his own end. There's a pass by Sterling that was almost broken up by Jessup, but Sterling gets it back. Sterling brings us in over the line, trying to cut to the front of the net. That's going to be another tripping call. And this one again is going to go to Peterborough. So Jessup is the one that goes through the trip. Back to the line. And in front, here comes an opportunity. Here's Luke Stone now. Stone has it. Back to the line now for Sterling. Picked off there by Kinchin, who's off to the races. Kinchin, shot way over the mark, whistled it wide of the goal. Trying to tip it out the board. 2-on-1 back up the other way. Trying to start this with Brent. Shot. Back up, blocked on the way through. Finding it there right in front. Can't get it out in front of the goal though. We've got control of it with Stone. Good job to fire it down low for Riley Brandt. Brandt returns the favor now for Stone on the wall. Stone goes back to the line. First penalty to Williams is over. Here's a shot. Gathered up there on the shot by Stone by Walzer. Face off now will be off to the right of Walzer to be taken by Jackman. And getting kicked out of the draw is going to be Williams. Trying to find that. That goes down the ice. It's going to roll in right to Shaw. He's going to make the easy stop on that and drop it behind his own goal as the Toros have got a start with 45 seconds left to go on the penalty to Jessup. Up through center. Bringing it over the line. Nice drop pass. Taken away. Element read that well, but he couldn't tip it out. Good job by Smith at the line. Mater can't get it out. This time he will. But that got knocked down at center. Right back in over the line now. Trying for the drop pass. Jackman trying to find it in some feet. Finally taken off him by Element. Element trying to go through with 20 seconds left to go here on the power play. Toros get it up through center for Jackman. His pass was broken up by Williams, but he got it back again. Now he's going to take one to the front of the goal and try and shoot it. Here's a shot. Just goes wide of the net. It's going to be another Peterborough penalty coming up. Back into the corner. Right in front. Here comes McCaslin. Mr. Jessup is out of the box. There's a shot. Stopped there by Walzer. One Peterborough player comes out. One Peterborough player goes in. And that's going to be Mater that's going to the box. Face off will be off to the left of Walzer. Toros will have to watch themselves though. This has been like the 5th straight penalty to Peterborough, so no doubt the Toros will be watched pretty closely now. Face off will be off to the left of the Peterborough end. Now we're ready to take this draw after the Peterborough bench got an explanation, knocked down by McCaslin. With a pass over here for Cadiclo, tips it fast, up there for Brandt, trying to cut through, stopped by Walzer. Brandt gets it back again. Brandt back to the line again. McCaslin cutting to the center of the ice, setting up Riley Brandt. Brandt back to McCaslin. McCaslin, shot, skipping in wide. Toros get it back again though. That's Davidson trying to get it back to the line. Back into the corner again for Cadiclo. Trying to spin away from the checker with Cadiclo. Pass is broken up. Back here again it goes for Smith with a shot. Going in wide. Cadiclo And then Kennedy with it in the corner. Backhands it away into the corner for Criticolo now. Criticolo for Kennedy. And then Kennedy dropped it back there for Blake Smith at the line. Smith now finds McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin walks out, sets up Grant. Couldn't shoot it, keeps control of it though. Grant now gets it to the other side for Smith, who now gets McCaslin. Toros moving it around well, just not able to get a shot on net just yet. Kennedy will push it behind the goal. It was a 4-minute penalty to Peterborough, so we still got 2:40 left on it. Grant, shot, blocked on the way through, and taken away by Evoy and dumped down the ice. But Patton is still on that block as he was limping his way to the bench. Jackman went for the drop pass, nobody there but a white sweater to tip that away. Back into the corner that goes. Toros have it from behind their own goal as they're going to start this power play out and lead it out of the zone by Jackman. Jackman going end to end to try and cut through the front of the goal, and he gets stopped by Walter right in front. Taken away there by Ferris this time. Ferris is going to dump this right in on that. It gets stopped by Shaw. From behind their own goal, they'll start this out. Almost a turnover. Toros pick that up again. Trying to bring this in. Here's Jackman in over the line. Ethan Jackman keeps control of the puck now. Puts it down low there. And now he gets the return pass. Trying to bounce out of the front off the back. And board right in front of the goal there is Stone, who couldn't shoot it. Stone will get it back. Stone at the front of the net, sorry. Back to the line. Sterling to Stone. Stone set it up in front, broken up, and backhanded away by Turner. The rolling puck that Shaw is going to try and come out to play, and he's going to catch up to that and cover it out of his blue paint before Ferris could get a break in there. Into the last minute of this 4-minute penalty to Mater. Element tried to win that face-off in the offensive end for Peterborough. Gets knocked down here by White as he tries to clear it in. Told to pick that off again with Blake Smith. Smith getting away with a pass to the other side. He's trying to get around Wilson for a shot of Michael Drew. That gets blocked as Wilson blocked that. Captain at the line. There's a shot that gets knocked down by White as he looks for Kinchin on the other side. White will bring this in. White shot. It goes in wide. Kinchin trying to pick that up off the board. Kinchin trying to keep it in here from the line, but it gets taken away from him. From their own end is number 20 Moore trying to clear that away. Up through center. That one over the stick. Moore's coming after this again. Moore got it up there for Kinchin. He tries to get free. Kinchin can be dangerous, and that's why, as he finds the 5-hole right through the legs of Shaw, and he ties this one up at 1. Face-off gets won there by the Toros. Now Sterling gets it up. Up through center, they try and bring this in, and it's offside as Kennedy was just over the line. Jackman now to take this draw outside the blue line. Picked up here by Evo, who's going to sweep that away. Picking it up in their own end. And starting this from his own zone. Gets stripped of the puck. Peterborough shot on net. Stopped by Shaw, who got a stick out on that. And flip this away on the other side and get it out of his own end. It's right up there to try and cut free for Sterling. The drop pass, trying to send one to the front of the goal. Sterling trying to dig away at it, along with Kennedy to try and get it free. Found by Peterborough, dumped by Peterborough up for Turner. And Turner's going to flip this away, and we'll get a whistle. Face off won by the Toros at center. Wrapped around the boards to try and get this out with a quick pass. From their own end now is Jackman to try and get free. Ethan Jackman trying to take one right to the front of the goal to end this period, but he can't get a shot to the front of the net. Under 10 seconds left. He has slapped one this time, stopped by Walter. from behind the goal now. Picked up. Cadicolo back to the line. The shot to the net is going to step in wide. A late goal of that second period by Kinchin has this game 1-1 going to the third period. Face off to start off period number 3, tied here at 1 between the two AAA Toros and Peterborough. Jackson in the first period, Kinchin with the answer in period number 2. Mater goes back in his own end to pick that up to start things off for the third period. Stolen away, trying to take this out in front of the goal. Looking for a pass in front. Here's a shot. That gets blocked. Gets it back. Can't fire it though. Back comes Peterborough the other way with 2 coming in. Dumped all the way into the corner. Coming around the other side. Here's Ferris. Ferris trying to get around. Dwyer tips it back in behind the goal. Toros get it away. Sterling sends it over. Shot right into the pads of Shaw, who comes up huge from the slot area. Element to take this draw now off to the left of Parker Shaw. One by Peterborough. Element got it back to the line and went over the stick. Picked up there by the Peach again as they try and put this in. E-Boy had to wait to stay onside. E-Boy trying to stick to it again here. Coughlin trying to pick it up there. Taken away by Cadicolo. Can't shoot. There's a shot. Nice block there. Hit Cadicolo on the way through. Element trying to win this battle in behind the goal. Taken away by the Toros as they start to take with a pass. It goes over the stick and past everybody down the ice, and it goes for icing. Face-off will be taken now by Williams. Trying to stuff this out in front. It gets taken away again here for Cadicolo. Tipping that away. Turner trying to put this in on net. Stopped there by McCaslin with a block. Trying to tie this around the board. Ferris flips it behind the goal for Turner. He can't get to it. Fired out. Knocked down there by Williams, but he didn't have control of the puck. Williams still battling at it. Toros come away with it though. Trying to get around the defender, couldn't do it. Here comes an opportunity now for Ferris. Ferris is cutting into the front of the net, and he'll take this behind the goal instead. Back in behind there for Turner. He's trying to get bumped off the puck. Toros trying to win it. Ferris comes away with it. Ferris walks out with a shot that gets blocked on the way through by McCaslin. McCaslin gets it back again. Looks for an open lane to flip this out. It's an opportunity to escape with it for the Toros with a pass up third center. Trying to catch up to it and tip it off the boards. They'll dump this deep. Put it back into the zone here from Jackman. He'll get taken off the puck here as they move this out. That pass is broken up here on the other side as they try and sweep it in. It's offside. Turner or Jessup on that draw. Jessup's going to take a shot. There's a bouncing puck, couldn't do anything with it. Back from the Toros, back the other way. Let up by Davidson, who's going to dump that deep back in behind the goal. It's going to go right in on that actually and get covered up there by Walzer. Face-off is going to be off to the left of the Peterborough end. It's back in behind, trying to dig that puck free. It's back in behind the goal. He tried to pick it up around the other side. Back shot. That goes fired wide of the goal past Shaw. Here comes an opportunity now to bring this in. Jackson with a drop pass. From behind the goal now, trying to set this up. It's back to the line, sending one in on net. It gets blocked on the way through, and Peterborough come back up the other way. They'll tip this out. McCaslin. McCaslin from his own end. Trying to get away from the defender. He gets an opportunity to skate with it. Ferris is setting it up. Here's a shot on it. Stopped there by Shaw in the crest area, and he corrals it for another draw. Face-off that's coming deep off to the left of the Toros end. Some bouncing puck back in. Shot stopped there by Shaw. Still loose. Toros take it away. Lead this from their own end as they bring it up here with Grant. Coming on over the line. They're going to take the shot. He gets taken down. It's back behind the goal again. Peterborough trying to clear. Toros will just dump that right back in with Ethan Sterling in the zone. Coming up through center now for Peterborough. They'll scoop this in. Flipping it deep. All the way back into the corner here for Sterling to try and get rid of it. Here comes Riley Brandt. Coming away through center. Flipping it past Williams. And White is going to touch this up for icing. Williams will win this draw back there for White with a shot. Just going in wide. Trying to tip this out. Sterling trying to skate away with it. Uses the glass to try and get it up there for Criticolo. Up through center. Jackman turns it away. Here's a chance. E-Boy. And just enough of that got shot. Big save there off E-Boy in post. Coming around to the other side again. Here's White with it. White brings us over the line and into the Toros end. Behind the goal it goes, setting up in front. And it goes off the Toros out in front of the goal. And past Shaw. A bad break gives Peterborough a 2-1 lead. Bad bounces are the name of the game. And Toros just found that one out right there. And that comes out to the center. Kavanaugh will go back in his own end. Taking it from behind his own goal. Kavanaugh trying to get away. He'll flip it up through center as Peterborough try and bring it in. That's going to be offside. Riley Brandt now to take this draw just outside the Toros bench area. One there by Peterborough. They put that deep back into the corner. Toros picked that off. They got a pass from Davidson to Brandt. Riley Brandt trying to make his way through. Gets around one defender of Kavanaugh. Chases it off to the corner. Brandt trying to win the battle down low. Taking off his stick. Still with it. Shot from the side. He tried from the bad angle. Got stopped there by Walter. Toros get it back again. Back to the line. Blake Smith keeps that in at the blue line. They got a man sitting in the front. And that's Brandt waiting for it. And he couldn't get a pass out in front to him. Here comes an opportunity. 2-on-1. Ferris. Pass. Shot. Big save by Shaw. For the right pad save there. As he comes up huge on that 2-on-1. Keeps this at 2-1. Ferris on shot. Gathered up there by Shaw this time. And this time he'll take no chances holding on to that. Now it's going to be Element that's going to take this draw. That's off to the right. Wins it cleanly. Patting the shot. That's going to get blocked away by Preston Shaw behind the goal. In front, Toros take it away. Looking to come up to center for Owen Dobbs. Went over his stick and taken away by Patton. Element is an offside. This face-off is just going to be outside the line. Here comes an opportunity for Jackman to try and cut through. And he got tangled up. Couldn't get around the last line of defense there. Back in behind the goal Holtzman. It's going to be a turnover. Back to the line for Dwyer. Dwyer couldn't take the pass. Toros trying to keep it in here at the line and move it back to the line again for Dwyer. Zane Dwyer with the puck now will dump this deep. Trying to put it in. It got knocked down there by Element on the way through. And we get a whistle. Face off would come outside of the blue line. Rolling puck here for White. He tries to put it in. Flipped all the way back in and knocked down by the Toros in their own end as McCaslin after it. White will pick that up at center, trying to dump that in. McCaslin trying to put that back behind the net. Ferris will get it over here for Williams. And put it in behind the goal now for Turner. Turner will walk this out. Drops it back to the line. Here's a shot by White. That gets blocked there by Criticolo. Found by Peterborough. Dumped into the corner. From their own end, it's McCaslin after it with a lead pass. Criticolo trying to get through. He'll find a way to try and get to the front of the net. It's in that left corner. Trying to win that battle behind the goal. Fired around the boards. It'll get kept in by the Toros. Taken away by Peterborough. Only man back there is Dwyer trying to control his man. Backhand shot is going wide. Coming around the boards again. From their own zone. Criticolo tried to put it in for Brandt over his stick along with Kennedy. Sterling Pass is broken up. Here comes another opportunity to go after it. Sterling was able to regroup. Toros picked that up there with Criticlo again, firing that one out. All the way down the ice, back goes Moore from his own end, and it's icing. Two face-off now. Jessup will take it. Wins it for E-Boy, but it's a turnover. Here comes Davidson to bring it in. Davidson trying to get around the defender. Putting the plates on, trying to set it up in front. Nobody there. Back up the other way come the Pete. And thanks to God, it's going to be a Peterborough penalty coming up here. No, it's going to be a Toros penalty coming up. Back to the line now for Kavanaugh with a shot to the net. It goes in wide. E-Boy trying to stick to his man. Touched up by the Toros, and it'll be interference call. Sterling's the one that gets bowled over there, but he's the one that gets the penalty for interference. We mentioned it in the second period. Peterborough had about 5 or 6 penalties on the road. As I said, the Toros are going to have to watch themselves because they were going to be watched pretty closely. And there's the first Toros penalty of the game, and it goes to Sterling. White has it from his own end. Peterborough enjoying the first lead of the game right now as they scored early here in this third period. Toros trying to get this away short-handed and win that battle in the corner. Up through center it comes. Here comes an opportunity for Ferris as he brings us in. Ferris keeps control of the puck, drops it back to the line for Kinchin, who moves it to the other side. Kinchin is getting ready to load up. It goes to the other side. They're looking for a shot. That gets tipped in wide of the goal. Picked up here again by Jessup back to the line. Here's White with it. White now for Kinchin, who couldn't take the pass, but it goes to the corner though for Jessup. Jessup walking out with a shot. That gets blocked. Now White's got it. White to the other side for Ferris, who knocks it down. Ferris gets it back to White. White is going to try for a shot. He pushes it to the corner for Ferris instead. And the final man out in front. Walks out in front of the goal. Wait for a pass to the front of the net. Taken away by the Toads. Slapped down the ice. Not out. Got kept in. Kinchin. Pass. Shot. Stopped there by Shaw from the left side of the net. Face-off will be taken now by Williams. Right in front. Here's an opportunity. Stop there. Couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Williams with it now. Williams walking it in with a shot. That hits the toe right in front as they go down on a block shot. Over here to the other side. E-Boy goes for one. He fires it wide. McCaslin is still throwing that block shot as that comes out. Coming up here for Peterborough and over the line. Taken away by Sterling. From the lone end, that'll go deep. Back in behind goes Dwyer after it. Zane Dwyer trying to get it around. Turner couldn't do it. Back up the other way with a flip pass. Flipping it to himself, it's Sterling trying to get to it now. Sterling got interfered with, couldn't get to the front of the net. Lead pass is broken up here by the Toros on their own end. Turnover there to Element. Can't get to the front of the goal. Stollers back in, can't get it through. Toros trying to get this away out of their own end. And that is going for a hand pass. Face-off now is just outside of the blue line. Here comes a chance to dump this right in. Back in behind, it gets picked up here by McCaslin, who fires it to the other side. A lead pass for Owen Dobbs now. Dobbs is cutting this in. Isn't going to be able to shoot it. Pushes it deep behind the goal there for Michael Drew. Right in front, there's nobody there. Hard off the glass. Blake Smith will knock it down here at the Peterborough bench and fire it where it came from, right back into the Peterborough zone. Hard around the boards it goes, trying to keep it in the offensive end. It's Holtzman, along with Kavanaugh trying to get it out of his own end. Not happening. Smith takes a shot. That gets blocked. Now McCaslin from his own zone with a lead pass broken up there by Element. Element can't shoot it. Shot on that stop there by Shaw. McCaslin gets tripped up. Back up the other way they come. Trying to bring this over the line again with Dobbs and Drew. There's a shot that goes wide. Hit a stick. Dobbs trying to help out Drew to get the puck free. Shaw looking at the bench area, wondering when he's going for the extra attacker. There's a shot to the net, and he's off to the bench now for the extra attacker now. Over here to the other side, out of the reach of Dwyer. And Dwyer puts it right back in the zone. White will pick this up from his own end. Go for the empty net. That hit Sterling and changed direction. Ethan Sterling, or Dwyer from his own end, sorry. Over there for Sterling this time. Sterling trying to bring this in and cut in over the line. Ethan Sterling takes it behind the net. He gets a bump, tries to keep control of the puck though on his stick. Sterling trying to put it down low and behind the goal. Kept out. That's going to come here at center. Dwyer's got to go back in his own end. He's got Kenshin putting pressure on him. Toros will flip this away through center, but the pass is broken up. Right back in on goal. Knocked down this time by Jackman. Jackman with it. Will pass it over here to the other side, out of the reach of Pinicolo, where Kenshin gets it and clears it away. Now it's Sterling with it now. Ethan Sterling can't get to the front of the net. Peterborough will clear this away. Down the ice for icing with 16 seconds left. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Trying to win this battle on the left side. It's back in behind the goal. We'll get a whistle as the puck gets lost in some feet. Key face-off is off to the left now of Walzer. Trying to win it. Peterborough with a defensive win. So they're going to try and tie it up in the corner and kill off more time. And the Peterborough Peaks are going to win this one 2-1 with a goal in the second period by Kenshin. And a lucky bounce here in the third period, but they'll take it as the Peaks defeat the Toros for the second time here in the playoffs. The Toros' only goal came in that first period by Jackman, so kind of a still disappointing round-robin playoff here for the Toros. They're only going to have 2 more games left to go here in their season. They're going to have a Friday night tilt with the York Simcoe Express on Friday before finishing off their season at the Rickard on Sunday against Oshawa. Thank you for watching on this Tuesday night. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.